Hey everyone, it's day 99 and it's International Non-Binary Day. I wanted to come on here today and talk about that journey because it just seems appropriate. Non-binary is a term that people can use who feel that their gender identity doesn't fit into male or female within the gender binary. It's an umbrella term, so it can include gender non-conforming, agender, genderqueer, gender fluid. There's so many different ways that people can identify to describe themselves because just as many people there are in the world, there are that many different experiences that could be had. My identity with non-binary started after I had an experience where I came to realize that my spirit, so to speak, it's just this collection of stardust, essentially, that helps me move through this world towards what I feel my purpose is. That's not inherently male or female, and in terms of gender, like it just is. I don't feel like I'm 100% male. I don't feel like I'm 100% female. I just feel like I'm this spirit that's having a human experience, you know? I started to do more research into it. I would read their stories and hear about their experiences and notice myself in their stories. I'd say around September 2019, I really started to take that identity on for myself. I was worried about pronouns and how it would be perceived a lot. I always been a person that's like, oh, I don't care what pronoun you refer to me. In reference to myself, I'll always say, oh, she's over here. While in quarantine, I sat in on a gender discussion Zoom workshop. I inquired about the pronouns they, them. The facilitator, she said, there's something about they, them that isn't inherently male, but it also can possibly affirm the female side because it doesn't necessarily name it, but to you, it encompasses it. And I said, wow, they, them really does make sense to me if I look at it through that lens. I personally didn't think that they, them was a fit for me. And I remember like actively pushing it away at some point in time. I just had to take some time to grow and to sit with it and like really learn more about it. And now I'm like, oh, they, them makes perfect sense to me. There are people out there who know me as he. At this point in time, I don't feel the need to correct them, but who's to say down the line after some more searching and some more growing that I come to a point where I'm like, no, it's they, them, please. To me, non-binary isn't pushing away my maleness to non-binary isn't pushing away my maleness to further affirm and align with femaleness. It's actually transcending both of them. This is who Brandon is. This is who they are. This is how they want to express their life right now. I'm perfectly okay with that. I know that there are people out there who might have trouble like dealing with this, not only with me, but with other people in their lives. My only real response to that is, take time to get to talk to them. Figure out what non-binary or whatever their gender identity means for them. But also take time to question yourself. To you, what does it mean to be male or female or however you identify? The beauty of what we get to experience in life is that we get to define it for ourselves. And that's true for anything. Why should I let someone or something define my gender identity? Because it's my gender identity. It's not up to anyone else to define it for us. The spirit within me is so much bigger than what this body represents. That's how I want to be seen in this world, and that's where I am today. So to all my non-binary friends out there, I want to say that I see you, I celebrate you, and you are beautiful. See you tomorrow for day 100!